तो हम लोग कंटिन्यू कर रहे हैं इसमें, जो कि हमने लास्ट लेक्चर को ड्रॉप किया था अभी. सो दैट द पॉइंट्स we discussed that the type of metal is also defining this quality of the weld, and the groove size as well, that how which kind of a groove is to be selected. Now the welding position, what is the this criteria? So you can see here how this welding is performed. So the most ideal welding position for the joint is the flat position, because it allows the larger molten metal to be in the weld pool, that is to be in a very controlled manner. When the weld are made in any position other than the flat position, they are referred to as a being done out of position. As you can see, this is the out of position, and these are the various flat welding positions where you can see these are the techniques that is defined by the AWS, American Welding Society. These welding divided into the four category, that is the groove welding and the fillet welds. As in the later on slide that we will discuss, you will see 1G, 2D, 1F, 2F. As you can see, this is the 1G, 1F means first that is the one is relating to this groove weld, that is butt welding, right? And that is G is defining the groove weld, and the F is defining the fillet weld. So these are the various kind of a position of the weld that is to be performed, and that can be symbolized by 2G, 1G, 3G, 4G. So these kind of symbolization is to be mentioned in the WPS, and from there the welder is able to understand that which kind of weld is to be performed on the particular welding मटेरियल. तो जो भी सिम्बलाइजेशन वहाँ पे WPS में प्रोवाइडेड होगा, वह वेल्डर इसको देख के ईजिली आइडेंटिफाई कर सकेगा कि किस तरह से उस वेल्ड को हमें परफॉर्म करना है. सो दिस इज द फ्लैट वेल्डिंग, दैट इज द प्लेट वेल्डिंग पोजिशन. एज यू कैन सी, दैट इज द हॉरिजेंटल 2G और 2F, दैट द हॉरिजेंटल 2G 2F. For a fillet welding, the welding is performed on the upper side and approximately the vertical position. As you can see, this is the vertical 3G, this is the overhead. So these all four categories, that is the flat category, that is the horizontal one, that is the vertical one, right? And that is the overhead. Overhead मतलब ऊपर की तरफ रख के वेल्डिंग को मारना है. तो जैसे कहते हैं ना कि अगर ऊपर की तरफ वेल्डिंग मार रहे हैं और अगर शील्डिंग सही नहीं हुई तो आपके मुंह के ऊपर भी हो सकता है वो आ जाए, तो उस चीज़ों का ध्यान देना होता है. दैट्स वाई these overhead weldings and other welding is also required proper parameters that the welding which is performing is solidify in a very proper manner. तो सॉल्डिफिकेशन तो बहुत तेज़ी से होता है, तो गिरने का चांस बहुत लेस होता है, तो उसके हिसाब से हम लोग प्रिपरेशन करते हैं कि किस तरह से वेल्डिंग को परफॉर्म करना है. सो दीज आर द बेसिक फोर काइंड ऑफ वेल्डिंग पोजिशंस, that is the flat position, horizontal position, vertical position and the overhead position. So these all are categorized as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and the vertical and that is the groove welding or the fillet welding, right? So that is the welding positions. That for the groove weld, the face of the weld lies in approximately vertical. As you can see, the 3G or 3F, the axis of the vertical is the vertical position, and the overhead, that when the welding is performed from the other side of the joint, you can see here, that is the overhead welding. And now the pipe welding position, as you can see, the joining of the two pipe, that is the seam position, and the American Welding Society is divided this particular pipe welding into 5 basic positions, that is the 1G, and the horizontal rolled, the pipe is rolled either continuously or intermittent, so that the weld is performed within the 0 to 15 degree of the top of the pipe. As you can see, that is the grooves that is basically provided. And the 5G position is also showing over here, that the pipe is parallel to the horizon, and the weld is vertically around the pipe. You can see the circumferential working. So that is the welding positions. अब हर एक चीज़ को डिटेल में तो लिख नहीं सकते हैं, so that the definition is taking care by the AWS and defining that on which angle that welding is to be performed. So that is the basic configurations that is understanding by these particular locations, right? This is the another kind of a pipe welding joint, that is the vertical 2G, the inclined 6G, the inclined 6GR. These are the position, that is the pipe is fixed at an inclined area, that is the 45 degree पे उसको fix किया हुआ है particular pipe को, and then we are performing the groove weld on that particular location. So that is the definition, that is the restriction ring that is defining the R, and that symbolization 2G, 6G, 6GR is defining that how and when, how and which type of weld is to be performed on that particular pipe location. So these basically code and standardization requirement is to understand that which type of the type and the depth and the angle and the location of the groove that are usually determined by a code or a standard that has been qualified for a specific job. The organizations such as American Welding Society, that is and the Society for Mechanical Engineering, that is the ASME, and the Bureau of the Ship is also among the agencies that issues the such kind of a codes and the specifications. So the most code that are standard are the AWA D1.1 and the ASME Boiler and Pressure BVW section 8, that is section 9. सो अगर बुकलेट की बात करें, ASME के जो बुकलेट है उसके अंदर इसकी डिटेलिंग है किस तरह से वेल्डिंग होनी है, एंड दैट इज़ द कोड स्टैंडर्ड विच इज़ प्रोवाइडेड बाय द AWS, दैट इज़ द D.11, दैट इज़ द आर्टिकल नेम in which the all detail of the welding position and the weld joint is mentioned. So the welder skill is also much efficient, that often the skill or the ability of the welder are a limiting factor in the joint design, and some joint have designed without the adequate room for the welder, so the multiple or the room to get electrode or the touch into the joint as well. Now the acceptable cost, the number of factors that can affect the cost of producing the weld. Joint design is one major way to control welding cost. Reducing the groove angle can also help. You can see in the figure, the joint design must be consideration for any project, and the competitive is cost effective as well. You can see the acceptable cost for these particular factors. The two groove joint is locating over here. The groove angle basically the 30, 30, 20, 22.5, 22.5 is basically locating, so that can be effectively. Now the welding symbols that we were waiting for this particular to understand how these welding symbols are defining the kind of a quality weld, and the welder is eligible to understand these particular welding symbols. So let's see what are the welding symbols. The use of the symbol enable the designer to indicate clearly to the welder important detail information regarding the weld, right? कोई भी information है जो भी designer है वो welder को provide कराएगा with the help of this symbol. And the information in the welding symbol can include the following detail: the length, the depth of penetration कितना देना है, height of reinforcement कितना रखना है, ग्रूव टाइप्स क्या है, ग्रूव का डायमेंशन क्या है, लोकेशन कौन सी होनी है, प्रोसेस कौन सा यूज़ करना है, फिलर मटेरियल देना है कि नहीं लगाना है, स्ट्रेंथ क्या होनी चाहिए, नंबर ऑफ वेल्ड कितने पासेस मारने हैं, वेल्ड शेप क्या होगी, सरफेस फिनिशिंग देनी है या नहीं देनी है, या किस प्रकार से देनी है, वो सारी डिटेलिंग को उस पर्टिकुलर WPS में इस सिंबल के थ्रू बताया जाता है. द वेल्डिंग सिंबल आर शॉर्ट हैंड लैंग्वेज फॉर द वेल्डर्स, and this symbol have standardized the American Welding Society, as we can see in the particular figure. So you can see there is an arrow which is having a tail, and the flag also, and that flag is also including the circumferential, and the arrow is one arrow is locating in the downside also. So the all details which are showing over here, that is the finish symbol, contour symbol, that the contour symbol is just a dash line below the finish symbol. A is the groove angle, L is length of the weld, P is the pitch, R is the root opening, that कितना root को open करना है, basically effective throats, depth of penetration, size, that is the tail, किस तरह से welding को करना है, specific process, other reference, tail omitted when the reference is not used, and the basic welding symbol, that is the both side करना है कि single side welding करना है, that the particular symbol is to be performed. That is the reference line. On the that behalf we can define the arrow side or the other side. एरो साइड करना है कि एरो के दूसरे साइड करना है या दोनों साइड करना है, ये सारी सिंबलाइजेशन इस पर्टिकुलर वेल्डिंग सिंबल में अवेलेबल है. सो यू कैन सी these are the symbols which are provided. So by these tiny symbols a welder is able to understand the welding positions and to how this particular welding is to be performed, as this very basic welding symbol and their location significance, that how and when and where and which type of weld is to be performed on the materials, right? So these locations are showing arrow side, other side, both side, no arrow side, that the arrow side in the location significance, that is the bevel U grooves, V grooves, J grooves. So these all are used. So these are the basic details of the symbol that are utilizing. You can find more about this particular symbol on the internet as well. You will get a more and more data that how this symbolization is to be generated. Now you can see the indication of the weld type. The weld type are classified by these particular symbols. As you can see the grooves, these are the grooves which are provided. The square groove, that are the basic one. There is no need to provide any special machining, but we need to perform the machining when we are going for the the preparation of the weld. That is the groove, V groove, bevel groove, U groove, J groove. That is the field symbol. That is the flag which is on the upper portion is showing the weld field symbol. That the welding is for the circumferential, चारों तरफ welding करने के लिए. The surface is to contour, concave, the flush, and this is the other location of the weld. That is the arrow, the side of the joint. That the particular, the first is showing the side of the joint to which the arrow point is the arrow side. Both side, symbol apply, all welder, tail of the arrow, dimension of the weld size, and so on. The weld location. The welding symbol are applied to the joint as the basic reference. All joint have a arrow side, near side, other side, far side. The term arrow side, other side and the both side are used to indicate the weld location with respect to the joint. The reference line is always drawn horizontally. The arrow line is drawn from one end or the both end of the reference line to the location of the weld. The arrow line can point to either side of the joint and extended either upward or the downward. The tail is added to the basic welding symbol when it is necessary to designate the welding specification procedure. So these are the things you can see, the weldings location, the welding symbol which is provided, and the welder. Suppose you are a kind of a specialized welder and you got the WPS and that the symbols which are provided in that particular WPS, and you need to perform the weld. So you can see that is the welding symbol, how this symbol is effective to perform the welding. The arrow side, right, that arrow is provided, both other side of the arrow, that the upper portion is showing, both side of the arrow, that the both side for the joint as well, that is the T joint basically. That is the reference for the particular welder locations. That is the location significance of the arrow. So in the case of fillet and the groove welding symbol, the arrow connects the welding symbol reference line to one side of the joint, and the surface of the joint, the arrow actually touches the considering to be the part of that particular arrow. The side opposite the arrow, side of the joint. So these are the things. Now talk about the fillet joints. The fillet weld, you can see 1/4 of that. The dimension of the fillet weld, that is showing the same side of the reference line as the welding symbol, that is showing on the left of the symbol as well. So that is how we can perform the fillet welding with the help of these symbols. These are the exact locations, the pitching area, the fillet weld. see, this is the particular practical example. The intermediate weld used to help prevent the crack from the spreading due to the several vibration and the stresses launching in the Saturn V booster rocket. So we provide the kind of a weld, and which was used in the launch of the astronaut on the moon. So that the particular case study and the symbol is showing over here. It is easier for a crack to propagate through a continuous weld, and the intermediate weld as well. So that the particular case study which is in front of you is showing over here, that to stopping the crack, that the particular welding of the fillet weld is to be performed on that particular moon mission. That the plug weld, the holes in the arrow side, the member of the joint for the plug welding are indicated by placing the weld symbol below the reference line, and the holes in the other side member of the joint of a plug welding is indicated by placing the weld symbol above the reference line. You can see here, that is the plunge welding, plug welding, these are the details. As you can see, how depth and size to be performed. Now the spot weld, dimension of the resistance spot weld, you can see that can be defined by these symbols and to be discussed. These are the another spot welding symbols. Seam welding. Again the groove welding joint, that is the for the joint strength can improve by making some type of grooves to provide a better quality weld, as the symbol is also provided over here. So the groove weld that extended only a part way through the part being joined, and the size is measured from the top of the surface to the bottom. The size of the square groove, that weld is indicated by showing the root penetration. These are the details of the groove welding which are provided in this, that the how effective the throat is to be, what kind of a root opening is to be performed, right? So that weld is to be symbolized by these particular signals, that the symbols which are locating over here. As you can see, the root face main purpose is to minimize the burn through that can occur. You can see here, यहाँ पे क्या रूट ओपनिंग ज़्यादा होने की वजह से क्या हो रहा है, जो वेल्ड है, वेल्ड मटेरियल है, वो क्या है, उसके निकलने के चांसेस ज़्यादा हो रहे हैं. बट जब आप रूट फेस को कंट्रोल कर रहे हो तो रूट ओपनिंग लेस हो गई, एंड दैट ड्यू टू दैट पर्टिकुलर साइज the melting of throughout the particular location is to be maintained. So that's why this root opening is very much important. So the root face main purpose is to minimize the burn through that can occur with the feather edge. As you can see, we are minimizing this burn through by maintaining the root face, right? So that's why root opening is to be provided. तो जब भी अगर मेटल का थिकनेस ज़्यादा होगा तो उसमें रूट ओपनिंग देंगे ही देंगे, लेकिन इतना ज़्यादा नहीं दे देंगे कि मेटल जो है वो बह जाए, राइट? एंड दैट्स वाई दिस पर्टिकुलर रूट ओपनिंग इज़ टू बी प्रोवाइडेड. So these are the another kind of a joint. Now the important thing is also the backing. Backing is the another kind of operations that is to be performed, that when we are performing the higher thickness welding on the material, that is the thicker material, we need to provide a backing material so it can withstand and stop the melting molten metal into the weld pool and solidify. So the backing strip is a piece of metal that is placed in the back side of the weld joint, and it can be thick enough to withstand the heat of the root. इतना मोटा होना चाहिए, थिक होना चाहिए कि जो हीट है वो जो सप्लाई हो रही है वेल्डिंग में उसको बेसिकली रोक सके. A backing strip may be used on the butt joint, T joint and the outside corner joints. You can see here that kind of a backing is provided. You can see it controls the back burn through also. So the symbol is also provided for the backing bar. So the backing may either left or on the finish weld or the remove following welding. If the welding is to be removed, the letter R is placed in the backing symbol. You can see that particular symbol is to be defined, that the backing is to be removed or not. So that R is representing the removing. So जब आफ्टर हम वेल्डिंग परफॉर्म कर लेंगे तो इस बैकिंग प्लेट को हम हटा देंगे. ये बेसिकली मेटल को बाहर नहीं निकलने दे, इसलिए इसको हम लोग सेटअप करते हैं. दैट इज़ द काइंड ऑफ अ फ्लेंज वेल्ड, अ काइंड ऑफ अ जॉइंट दैट इज़ टू बी परफॉर्म. You can see that the flange weld. Now these are the advantages of the particular simple representation. क्या क्या फ़ायदा है इसका? So the simple and quick plotting on the drawing does not ever burden the drawing. No need additional view that the indication regarding a specific joint. The disadvantages used only for usual joints. Require training for properly understanding of the symbols. क्योंकि अनस्किल्ड लेबर को पता ही नहीं होगा कि ये सिंबल क्या बता रहा है. इवन दो अगर आप भी देखे होंगे फर्स्ट टाइम तो आपको भी कुछ चीज़ें समझ में नहीं आ रही होंगी कि भाई ये कैसे है. तो उसके लिए प्रॉपर ट्रेनिंग प्रोसेस होता है जिसके गॉन थ्रू होने से आपको पता चलेगा कि वेल्डिंग को किस तरह से प्रोवाइड करना है. सो द सिम्बॉलिक रिप्रेजेंटेशन इंक्लूड द एरो लाइन, रेफरेंस लाइन, एलिमेंट्री सिंबल and there is a supplementary is also. Elementary is symbol means the supplementary symbol means of showing dimension, some complementary indication as well. Now the other criteria, these are including the dimension, convention dimension, that the standard which is to be find out. So these all are things that we are have to discuss, and in the later on class we will discuss about more detail about this particular symbol and their details.